Greetings, listeners. I'm Nightmare Bonnie.
And I'm Funtime Foxy.
We're so excited to say this. Welcome to the very first official episode of the Funtimes Nightmares audio podcast.
Today we're going to be answering the questions you asked us from the past week.
Let's not waste any time and let's jump right... Wait, is that a new bow tie?
Yeah, you like it? I got the new voice and everything too. You can actually understand me now.
Absolutely. I don't know what it is about it, but gold looks really sharp on you.
Thanks.
Anyway, as I was saying, let's get into the questions. First one coming at us from Angy Girl says, "You like jazz?"
A B-movie reference in 2024? Really?
Just answer the question.
Okay. In all seriousness, yes, I love jazz. Easily one of my favorite genres. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, jazz is cool. Not really my go-to for music, but if it's there, I'll more than happily listen to it. You ever heard of the 8-Bit Big Band?
Yes, they're the ones who made that epic swing jazz Frank Sinatra version of the Living Tombstones FNAF song.
Yeah, they also made some other pretty neat stuff too. Like, they put together a jazz arrangement of Still Alive from Portal, and they have a big band version of Bomb Bomb Battlefield from Mario.
First thing after we're done recording, I'm gonna listen to both of those.
You should, they're bangers. And anyone else out there who loves themselves jazz music that slaps, listen to the 8-Bit Big Band stuff. They're a talented bunch.
Absolutely. Alright, the next question we got is from Risa Shibu, and they're asking us, what are your opinions on each other?
Oh god.
Alright then, buddy, if you've got a problem with me, now's your chance to say it to my face without consequences.
You know, you're gonna have to answer the question too, dumbass.
I'm just teasing you.
Well, I'll start by mentioning that me literally asking you to be the second host for this podcast should say something massive on its own. And for the record, I know I used to treat you in not exactly the best way, and I used to kind of look down on you a lot. However, as soon as we were like halfway through the premiere episode of this podcast, my respect for you increased by 110%. I don't just see you as my partner on this podcast. I consider you a friend. I'd say you're a 10 out of 10.
Wow, quite frankly, I'm flattered. As for my answer, I respect you full and through, and likewise, I consider you a friend. My respect for you has only ever increased since we started doing this podcast together. I'd give you a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10. It's minus 1 point just because you like pineapple on pizza.
Really, dude?
Come on, I had to bring attention to it somehow.
Listen, pineapple on pizza is friggin' delicious. It's just my opinion. Have you ever even tried pineapple pizza before?
Yes, and unpleasant doesn't even begin to describe it. Trust me, I will continue to hold that against you. No matter how much I respect you, no matter how strong our bond becomes, you could be Jesus Christ himself, and I'd still hold that against you.
What do you have against pineapple on pizza?
I grew up in Italy. You know this. Pineapple on pizza is a disrespect to our culture.
Alright, well I see how it is. Minus 1 from your score then.
Hey!
Fair is fair, man. Let's just move on. We've got more questions to go through.
Alright. We can get back to it. This conversation is not over.
Whatever. Up next is another question from Risa Shibu asking, "Where are the other animatronics?"
Oh, they're around. We should really start inviting some of the others onto the show.
Agreed.
Next question is from Cordova. Sorry if I messed up saying your last name. Will you have a FNAF tier list on animatronic designs?
Never really thought about it, but that's an idea to consider.
We should probably make a tier list together at some point.
Again, agreed. Up next is a second question from Angy Girl. "So how did a ringmaster fox and a rabbit with too many teeth end up working together?"
I mean, there's really not much of a story to be told here. We've known each other for quite a while.
There's more to it than that. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't exactly treat him with the utmost respect in the past. I didn't bully him or anything. I was never a complete jerk to him. I treated him with some decency, but he was someone I kind of looked down upon. But when I came up with the idea for this podcast, I noticed that his life had been making a turn for the better since a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it has actually.
Yeah, he's been really happy, and I decided to give him a chance. I wanted to try and get to really know him better than I already did, so I asked him to be my fellow host to this podcast, and boy, am I glad that I did.
Oh God, please stop. Trying not to blush right now is one of the most difficult things I've had to do this month.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot you're easily flustered.
It's all good. And our final question is another one from Cordova. What's your favorite animatronic? Obviously, the unspoken rule here is that we can't say ourselves.
Even if we were allowed to answer ourselves, I wouldn't have said that in the first place. My favorite has got to be Sun and Moon. I love their design, their contrasting personalities, and also that massive play fortress they got in the daycare is totally badass. It sucks that I'm too large to fit inside it.
I agree. They're a neat character. My favorite character is one not a lot of people would expect, but I like Grim Foxy the most. I absolutely love the character concept. His design is perfect in my opinion, and he's terrifying.
Well said. Anyway, that's going to conclude episode 1 of Funtimes and Nightmares. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you want a chance to be featured in our next episode, leave a comment on this video with your questions for Funtime Foxy and I.
Remember to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and to stay tuned for future podcast episodes, remember to subscribe.
Thanks again, everyone.
Take care, stay safe.
And we'll catch you next time on Funtimes and Nightmares.